Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are in the part of the world watching this podcast. My name is Samson Jacobo. I want to first of all thank you for all the comments I received in the last video that I made. Today I want to introduce two of my recent book. I would say recent book because one is less than 4 years, and the other one just published this year. The books are in hard copies. They're also on sales on Amazon and in Seller. And I would love you to get copies of this book. I think it would do us good if I read the excerpt from the book. It is good for us to know what the book is all about. This one I titled it, Join the Race to Reset the Fallen Church. This book is going to do a lot in the body of Christ and bring a lot of sanity also. Let me go ahead. Before the creation of mankind, God said, "Let us make man in our image according to our likeness." Genesis 1:26. However, Adam and Eve forfeited God's nature through disobedience. And in an attempt to reconnect with God, humanity explored various religious and spiritual pathways. Despite the successful birth of Christianity, human disobedience is still evident in Nigerian churches and those in the diaspora. Today, many are setting up their versions of the church, not by revelation, but driven by worldly desire, greed, and personal gain. Lately, many preachers are no longer passionate about kingdom values. Some have drifted away from their calling to become occultic prophets and apostles because their appetite for crowd, luxury, money, power, popularity, and pleasure has taken over their senses. Undeniably, the teachings of morals and sound biblical doctrines have escaped them, leading to the abuse of miracle materials, the Holy Eucharist, and the practice of tithing. They speak lies in hypocrisy, and some are more dangerous than armed robbers, more vicious than terrorists, and more harmful than venom-spitting snakes. They have refused to see life and the scriptures through the lenses of God, and are aware that what they seek after cannot fill the void in a man except the nature of God. Recently, the social media has become a platform where Christians and sadly some church leaders claw at each other over simple doctrinal issues that are clearly outlined in the scriptures. Funnily enough, the relationship among some pastors is turning toxic due to the doctrinal differences, and the interdenominational relationship currently in Christianity can be likened to our two eyes that blink together but never see each other. As a result, the church has become a hub of gossip, flippancy, sensuality, and many believers are now gullible, emotionally unstable, unteachable, and quick to anger. Generally, our smiles show white teeth, but that brotherly love is scarce. This is evidence that the devil has deepened its hold, and the current state of the church is not a presentable bride before our Father who is in heaven. Regrettably, unbelievers are currently discouraged, and some are unwilling to listen to the gospel of Christ because many Christians have deviated from the true purpose of the cross and the priority of the church. The body of Christ is facing serious challenges, as many have yet to recognize God as a lawgiver and judge. However, God desires that no sinner perishes, and Jesus Christ wants us to reflect his character so we can be saved from the second death. This 12th chapter book is written to inspire and encourage readers to overcome limitations, rise above selfish inclinations, and strengthen them in areas of their theological weaknesses so they could be among the church of the firstborn. Like I said initially, this book is in hard copy. It's also in soft copy. It's in Amazon.com. It's also in Seller.co. If you want to buy the soft copy, you can go to all those platforms and make your purchase. It's very cheap. If you are within Nigeria, we can waybill any of the hard copies for you. If you want for your churches, we can send to you. If you want us to come and introduce this book to your church, I'll make myself available and do that for you. You can equip your library also with it. Library at school, library at home, school, secondary schools, and even in higher institutions is very, very key to our Christian race. Thank you for listening.